I want
Yeah.
to ask you with the quantifying part. God, this is just the number one missed opportunity. This is what this is what people just never do.
Mm,
When we're asking those questions, how many customers are you losing per month? What's that? What's the MRR on those customers? Looks like this. When you go through that exercise with the prospect, in your experience in doing this and teaching it, how often do you find that the prospect has already gone through that exercise themselves
mm.
versus literally going through it for the first time on the call with you?
So I think it depends on a few things. So if you're meeting like a lower level manager,
Mhm.
unless they are what I call a T-shape operator versus a singular promoter, right? So typically a promoter is like they're like a department head. They're good at one thing. In this example, I'm a head of customer success. I understand one thing, like taking care of customers, getting rid of support tickets, etc. That's like their one thing. When you have a T-shaped manager, if you can see my hands as T-shape, T-shape means you're very good at one thing, but you understand the whole business as a whole. So you understand how it all connects together. It's rare to have a T-shaped manager. Like it's rare for them to understand how everything ties together because they're usually focused on their own KPIs, their own metrics. So typically lower level managers don't make that big connection. They just know, hey, I have this big problem. How do I solve it? This is my issue. Can you help me solve it? So usually for those ones, you have to walk them through that. If you're if you're meeting with an executive, if they know there's a issue, there's a big pain already, they may have already mentally mapped it and they may have additional cost of action already tied to it as well. However, if they're far removed, they don't really know, then you have to help them understand how it ties to their overall initiative as well. So it depends on a situation, but I'll say most of the time they really haven't really thought to that same level. Like they might be like, I have this issue, and then it's bad. I should probably solve it. Right? They're trying to solve a core issue versus like they're trying to solve a core issue versus a root pain or a root cause.